Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Comedian Kunal Kamra is always in the news or in the controversy. In the latest, Kunal Kamra has shot off an open letter to Vishwa Hindu Parishad. Yes, that's right. Days after his show in Gurugram was cancelled after the protest from the VHP and Bajrang Dal members, Kunal Kamra has shot off an open letter to Bajrang Dal and Vishwa Hindu Parishad members, and in this letter he asks them questions as to when did he offend the sentiments of Hindus and when did he insult the Hindu gods and goddesses, as the Vishwa Hindu Parishad and Bajrang Dal members claimed while getting his show cancelled in Gurugram. Well, let me tell you the brief background of the entire controversy. It all started with Vishwa Hindu Parishad and Bajrang Dal members handing over a letter to the Studio XO bar, which is in Gurugram, and to owner of that bar, they handed over a letter and said that Kunal Kamra, a comedian, he is known as anti-Hindu and he has hurt religious sentiments of Hindus, and they asked him to cancel Kunal Kamra's stand-up comedy show, which was supposed to happen on September 17th and September 18th. Now after that, the Gurugram bar owner caved in, he cancelled the show and the show got cancelled. After that, VHP member in fact even tweeted on his Twitter handle the letter, and he also said that Kunal Kamra is a hate monger, and he also alleged that Kunal Kamra and people like Kunal Kamra should not be allowed to perform in public anywhere. Well, that is what Vishwa Hindu Parishad members claimed. To that, Kunal Kamra shot off another tweet in which he presented a UPSC 10-mark question asking when did he offend the religious sentiments of Hindus. Now 2 days later, he also has a letter for Vishwa Hindu Parishad, and what exactly the letter says, let us understand in this video. So he starts the letter saying that so-called comedian Kunal Kamra, he introduces himself as so-called comedian Kunal Kamra. He further says, respected Hindu Parishad. Well, just look at this phrase. He says respected Hindu Parishad and not respected Vishwa Hindu Parishad. But in the first line of the letter, he explains why he did not call VHP as Vishwa Hindu Parishad, but instead he addressed them as Hindu Parishad. He says, I have not associated the word Vishwa, that means world, with your name because I do not think that the Hindus of the world have given you the contract of their religion. He says, you have done this yourself, but never mind. He says, you got my show in Gurugram cancelled by threatening the owner of the club. What should I blame on that poor person? He has to do business. How will he get entangled with the goons? You go to the police will come to you and make a request. All in all, the system is yours now. He further says, but what are you talking about insulting Hindu culture? When have I done that? He poses this question to Vishwa Hindu Parishad. He further says, if there was any clip, if there was any such a show, then show it to me as well. He dares them that if there is any show in which he has insulted Hindu gods, Hindu culture, Hindu goddesses, then the VHP should present the clip or present the video to him as well. He says, I only take a dig at the government. If you are a government pet, then you may feel bad. Where does the Hindu religion come from in all of this? This is what his question is to Vishwa Hindu Parishad. Furthermore, he says, by the way, I do not consider it necessary to give any test of my relationship between my God and me, but still I take your test. I loudly and proudly say, Jai Shri Sitaram and Jai Radha Krishna. He says that he does not need to take any test or he does not need to prove his relationship with God, what exactly his relationship with God is. And he says, but still I will take the test, and he says, I will loudly and proudly say Jai Shri Sitaram and Jai Radha Krishna. But then in the next line, he also has another dare to Vishwa Hindu Parishad. He says, now if you are really son of India, then send your reply in writing by saying Godse Murdabad. This is what he dares. Nathuram Godse, as we all know, was the killer of Mahatma Gandhi. Otherwise, I will understand that you are anti-Hindu and pro-terrorist. Do you not consider Godse to be a god? If you agree, then keep cancelling my shows in the future too. I will only be glad that I have won the test of being more Hindu than you. He further says in the last line, Whatever I will do, I will eat the bread earned of my hard work, because being a Hindu bigger than you, I feel that it is a sin to eat breadcrumbs by intimidating someone. He ends the letter by saying, "Your disobedient Kunal Kamra." Well, that is the letter that Kunal Kamra has written to Vishwa Hindu Parishad. He shared this letter on his Twitter handle as saying that it is his answer to Vishwa Hindu Parishad's letter, and he has also tagged VHP. Now it has to be seen whether VHP will respond to this or not. Well, that's all for this video. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.